I want you to see the shield pulsar. There we go. Boom. Look at that radius as well. The critter launcher is no longer the new defensive kid on the block. For the Lunar New Year's Mega Crab, Boom Beach and Supercell will be introducing a brand new defense. Now, this defense is specifically themed for the Lunar New Year Mega Crab, meaning we will not have this new defense on the main island yet, or at least hopefully. From my understanding, specifically themed for the New Year Lunar Mega Crab. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you, give you your first look. Drum roll, please. The Shield Pulsar periodically releases a shield to the surrounding buildings. Very exciting. And yes, you are looking at an energy orb with some rope wrapped around it, tied to some sticks. I'm kidding. It looks like a Japanese lantern with an energy orb, still with some rope wrapped around it. But this will be the brand new defense for the New Year's Lunar Mega Crab, the Shield Pulsar. Let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher, coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. And in today's video, sneak peek and breakdown for the New Year's, or the Lunar New Year Mega Crab. Now, quick disclaimer, I am on the developer build account, which is a private server lent to me by Supercell for the purpose of testing out new features and updates to then showcase to you, the Skull Army and friends. So the Lunar New Year Mega Crab will be starting on this Friday. I mean, depending on really where you are in the world. For me, it will be starting Friday at 4 a.m., I believe, until daylight savings kicks in, and we're back at 3 a.m. But yes, once the Lunar New Year's Crab does start, we will have the introduction of a brand new defense, the Shield Pulsar. And of course, for every Mega Crab, we have our standard rewards and goodies. For the New Year's Lunar Crab, your rewards, or your trophies, I should say, will be your Lantern Trophy. So of course, if you make it to stage 10, you will get your Stone Lantern Trophy. If you make it to stage 20, you will get your Iron Lantern Trophy. If you do make it to stage 40, you will get your Golden Lantern Trophy. If you do make it to stage 60, and this is your first time crabbing on the Lunar New Year Mega Crab, then Diamond Trophy will be your capacity for trophy rewards. Now, if this is your second time or second time plus crabbing for the Lunar New Year Crab, then you of course will be eligible, and you also will be eligible to upgrade your legendary trophy. So if you did hit stage 60 last year for the Lunar New Year Crab, and you're crabbing again for the second time, then the legendary trophy will be open for you, which means stage 70. So if you make it to stage 70 after getting diamond last year, then you will be eligible and you will receive your legendary lantern trophy, which is pretty cool because this is like one of the only trophies that is, it's offsetting from the other trophies, offsetting in a way that it just kind of, it stands out from all the other trophies that we do receive from Mega Crab. Now, moving on to the boost with regards to stage and troop boost, I haven't actually had the time to go through all the stages here. Right now, for stage 2, I can let you know that your sneak peek will be troop health at plus 25%, but I'm not sure if the stages will be troop health, you know, periodically going up by a certain percentage every 10 stages, or if that will change every stage or every 10 stages. So regardless or not, troop health you will at least have on stage 2 here. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. The new defense for the Lunar New Year Crab, the Shield Pulsar. So let's take a quick scout here, or let's take a scout here, and there it is. And for some of you, you're probably wondering, why does this look like, you know, literally the Lunar Trophy on the Mega Crab? I'll show you, I'll show it in action in just a moment here, but there is the Shield Pulsar right there. So the health is 20,000. It's not showing us any specific level for the Shield Pulsar, so I'm guessing it's just a standard basic for all Shield Pulsars, meaning that, you know, all their healths are 20,000, and then that's it for now.
So Shield Pulsar health will be 20,000 here, and we do have some stats to go along with our Shield Pulsar here, or at least from what we've been provided from Supercell here. So once again, the Lunar New Year's Mega Crab will be featuring a new defense. The Shield Pulsar periodically releases a shield affecting the surrounding building, so the pulse interval is every 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds, this thing is like pulsing off here, okay? So the radius, 4,000. Now that sounds absolutely extreme. Radius, 4,000. It's the radius is big, let's just say that. And then the shield amount is 1,000. So I'm guessing that the health added onto the defenses affected from the pulse from the shield pulsar is an additional 1,000 health. And it'll kind of look like a crystal shield projector, but for defenses. So if you've ever used that limited gunboat ability, or even Dr. Kavan's crystal shield projector, or crystal shield in general, it gives you like a blue health bar above your troops, you know, for that blue health bar to essentially take the initial damage, and then your troop is eligible to take damage itself. So the shield pulsar is pretty much exactly the same. So when it does pulse, and when it does actually affect the buildings in its surrounding area, you're going to see that blue health bar above the buildings. And then while that's going on, you have to destroy the shield pulsar first before the shield itself gets removed from the defense. Like, I believe it's 10 seconds, like it'll be a 10-second countdown before the shield itself is removed. But let's say theoretically or hypothetically, like the shield pulsar pulses and one of the defenses around it get that 10-second activation for that additional 1,000 health added on to the defense, and then you literally destroy that shield pulsar like a second after it pulses. Well, guess what? You've still got to wait the additional 9 seconds before the shield from the shield pulsar gets removed from the defenses, or you can just destroy the shield, but you got to go through the shield pulsar damage first before you can then actually finish the defense. So again, you'll see it in action right here. I think this is a great concept here, and I'm hoping that eventually we will be able to see something like this on the main island. Supercell, yeah, I think you guys are cooking here. You guys are definitely moving in the right direction. So, Skull Army Boom Community, let's take a look at the Shield Pulsar, Let's take a look at the Shield Pulsar in action here. So I'm going to drop my warriors on the far right side here, just so we can actually see the Shield Pulsar do its thing. So we'll just kind of drop one boat of warriors over here, and I want you to see the Shield Pulsar. There we go. Boom. Look at that radius as well. So once again, the information that we've been provided with has been 4,000. Maybe it's 40 tiles? That maybe? Even that sounds a little bit extreme here. But again, so this is our new defense in action here. So this is only on stage 2, okay? So just imagine this madness in the higher stages, you know, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I think this is going to be absolutely insane, especially when we start dealing with, you know, insane amounts of rocket launchers or boom cannons. So it may not be a grappler on Mega Crab, but I think this is the next best thing, or the next closest thing to kind of stir in the pot when it comes to making Mega Crab a little bit more difficult, especially with just, you know, how easy Mega Crab has become over the years. This one's stage 3, only has one shield pulsar. But that is your sneak peek and first look at the shield pulsar in action here. Skull Army, Boom Community, if you haven't made it this far into the sneak peek video, please do not forget to leave a like. It does mean the absolute world to me. It does help the channel grow. And yes, of course, it does appease our YouTube algorithm overlords. We will officially be wrapping things up. We'll catch you on the next ones, my friends. It's time to make like a Tom and cruise.
I'm an actor.
Peace!